Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Venus and Saturn in 12th house. In astrology, when Venus and Saturn are placed in the 12th house of a natal birth chart, it can have significant implications for an individual's personality, relationships, and life experiences. Let's break down what this placement might suggest. 1. Venus in the 12th house. Venus represents love, beauty, harmony, and values in astrology. When placed in the 12th house, which is associated with hidden matters, the subconscious mind, and self-undoing, it can manifest in several ways. Hidden desires. There may be hidden or repressed desires related to love and relationships. You might find it challenging to express your affections openly. Secret relationships. You may have secret or clandestine romantic relationships or attractions. Inner beauty. Your sense of beauty and aesthetic appreciation may be deeply tied to your inner world, dreams, and fantasies. 2. Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn represents discipline, responsibility, structure, and limitation. When placed in the 12th house, which is also associated with hidden aspects and self-undoing, it can indicate inner confinement. You may have a strong sense of inner restriction or fear. It can manifest as self-doubt, self-criticism, or a feeling of being held back by subconscious fears. Karmic themes. Saturn in the 12th house often brings up karmic or past life themes related to self-imposed limitations or unacknowledged fears. Isolation. There may be a tendency to withdraw or isolate yourself emotionally or even physically at times. Combining both placements, you might experience a complex interplay between your desire for love and harmony, Venus, and your need for structure and boundaries, Saturn. There can be a sense of hidden or suppressed emotions, which may require careful introspection and healing. As with all astrological interpretations, it's essential to consider the entire birth chart, including the positions of other planets, aspects, and the individual's life experiences, to gain a more accurate and nuanced understanding of how Venus and Saturn in the 12th house influence a person's life. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide a personalized and in-depth analysis of your birth chart. Certainly, let's explore this astrological combination further by looking at some additional aspects and potential implications. 1. Relationship challenges. With Venus in the 12th house, you may have a desire for deep, romantic, and soulful connections. However, Saturn's presence in the same house can create obstacles or delays in forming these connections. You may experience a sense of isolation or difficulty in expressing your romantic feelings openly. 2. Hidden talents and creative expression. This placement can also indicate hidden talents, particularly in artistic or creative areas. You might have a unique, imaginative approach to artistic endeavors, but you may need time and patience to develop and express these talents due to Saturn's influence. 3. Spirituality and self-reflection. The 12th house is associated with spiritual growth and self-reflection. With Venus here, you may find that your spiritual or philosophical beliefs are closely tied to your values and sense of beauty. Saturn's influence could lead you to engage in disciplined practices or deep introspection to explore these matters further. 4. Karmic relationships. Relationships, especially romantic ones, may have a karmic or fated quality with this placement. You might find yourself drawn to people who trigger deep emotional and psychological growth, but these relationships can also come with challenges and lessons to be learned. 5. Boundary issues. Saturn's presence suggests a need for clear boundaries in your relationships. You may be cautious about getting too close to others or may establish boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. This can sometimes lead to a sense of emotional distance or reserve. 6. Dreams and fantasy. The 12th house is associated with dreams and the subconscious mind. With Venus here, your dreams and fantasies may play a significant role in your emotional and creative life. Pay attention to recurring themes or symbols in your dreams, as they can offer insights into your inner world. 7. Working through past issues. This combination may indicate a need to work through unresolved issues from the past, especially related to love, relationships, or self-worth. Saturn's influence can make this process slow and methodical, but it can ultimately lead to personal growth and healing. Remember that astrology provides a framework for self-reflection and understanding but should not be used to determine your entire life's path. The interpretation of these placements can vary depending on the entire birth chart's context. It's always advisable to consult with a professional astrologer who can provide a more personalized analysis based on your unique birth chart and life experiences. Certainly, here are some additional insights into the combination of Venus and Saturn in the 12th house of an astrology chart. 8. Financial matters. Venus represents material possessions and financial matters, and Saturn often signifies financial responsibility and discipline. With this placement, you might have a cautious approach to finances and a desire for financial security. However, there could also be hidden financial issues or unexpected expenses that you need to address. 9. Love for solitude. The 12th house is associated with seclusion and isolation, and Saturn's influence here may make you comfortable with spending time alone. You may find solace in solitude and use this time for introspection, meditation, or creative pursuits. Relationships, in this case, may be seen as an area where you need to strike a balance between personal space and connection. 10. Healing and transformation. This placement can indicate a need for deep emotional healing and transformation. You may encounter situations that force you to confront your fears, insecurities, and past emotional wounds. This process can be challenging but ultimately lead to personal growth and resilience. 11. Charitable inclinations. The 12th house is associated with compassion and selflessness, and Venus's presence here may incline you towards charitable or humanitarian activities. You may find fulfillment in helping those who are less fortunate or working behind the scenes to support causes you care about. 12. Social anxiety. Saturn's influence can sometimes lead to social anxiety or a fear of judgment from others. You may be cautious about revealing your true feelings and vulnerabilities in social situations, which can create a sense of distance in your relationships. 13. Work in the arts or healing professions. The artistic and healing qualities of Venus combined with the discipline of Saturn could make you well suited for careers in the arts, such as music, film, or painting. Additionally, you might be drawn to healing professions like psychology, counseling, or therapy, where you can help others work through their emotional issues. 14. Longing for ideal love. With Venus in the 12th house, you may have an idealized or romanticized view of love and relationships. Saturn's presence may make it challenging to manifest these ideals in reality, leading to a sense of longing for a perfect, often elusive, love. 15. Karmic responsibility. The 12th house is associated with karmic responsibilities and debts. With Saturn here, you may feel a sense of duty or responsibility toward addressing unresolved issues from the past, whether in this lifetime or in previous ones. It's essential to remember that astrology offers a framework for self-awareness and personal growth, but it does not determine your destiny. How these planetary energies manifest in your life will depend on your individual circumstances, choices, and personal development. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide more specific insights tailored to your birth chart.